opinions on a podcast with Junior and Maze.
Good evening. We're here with Opinions On with Junior and a very handsome guest with a brand new haircut.
What's up, man?
Who's this guy?
Mace.
Mace, what's up? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. You sound amazing tonight. What's going on?
New microphone.
New microphone. It's a Saturday vibe.
Oh, yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. The other one crapped out. So.
The other one crapped out, so you had to get this bad guy.
I did, yeah. Definitely an upgrade.
I mean,
so I think.
Yeah, you sound great right now in my ears.
Yeah. I haven't really sang with it yet, though. So we'll see. It might not be good. I might have to return
it. It might be a test drive kind of deal.
I kept the receipt.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to the past 2 weeks?
Well, we did that big camping trip. It was a lot of fun.
Where did we go?
We went to
some place out off of 80.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Poconos Mountain Vista.
Mountain Vista.
It was fun. I had a good time.
What was like your couple of your favorite things that you liked?
Well, I definitely liked I liked the cabin. The cabin was nice. Air conditioned, nice porch, and we beat the rain. We were supposed to have rain all weekend long, and we didn't really get any. We got a couple spurts for 20 minutes.
I know, it was great.
Yeah. Kids
It was hot.
Oh yeah. Real hot. The kids had a great time too. So the kids they were having a blast, man.
My kids didn't understand the fact I was trying to describe the actual camping.
Right. Because it's a little different what we did.
Well, it was a little bit different. Like this campground had 2 cabins. It had a spot for
like a picnic
a picnic table, a little campfire. Whatchamacallit? They had this 2-person pod, they called it.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. The pod was cool.
Well, and my kids were like, we get to sleep in beds. There's a bathroom in here and a shower. And I was like, when I was a kid, that classic starting line, when I was a boy.
You were in a tent.
I was in a tent. Or we actually...
And sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags. But we also did those lean-tos. You ever hear those?
Oh, yeah.
Where it's 3-sided.
Yep.
Big opening in the front.
Open in the front. They have those, I think, on the Appalachian Trail, right?
Yeah, they do.
You can walk and then
shelters or something like that, it's called.
Yeah. Would you ever do that?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I would if I had a sleeping bag with a hood on it,
right?
I'm in.
You would walk the whole...
No.
Well, that's what I mean. Would you do the Appalachian Trail?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I have a bird's nest in this garage. It's pretty cool, right?
I can hear that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Ambiance.
Yeah, it's a little bit of the Appalachian Trail coming right at you.
Yeah,
in Mace's garage.
I've heard a lot of horror stories though about the Appalachian Trail.
Like what?
Like people just getting,
murdered on the trail.
Well, they're disappearing.
Oh, really? And they're not. Yeah. Well, hiking is a beast.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can legit walk 60 miles a day.
Yeah,
sleep in a tent.
I couldn't do it. No way.
Eat pork and beans.
Well, I can do that. I can eat out of a can.
For months?
Yeah.
That's coming from, I don't even know where that trail starts.
Who knows, man? But I know it's far. It's real far. I think you can stay at hotels and stuff too.
Wait a minute, off the trail? I mean, bet you could.
I think you could. They probably have because I think they have parts of towns where they welcome people who are on the Appalachian Trail. And they give
churches.
them water and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I would love to see how long this trail is.
Oh, it's probably insane. That bird is just...
All I hear that in the background. One of the things that also too, camping and hiking and doing all that stuff, that was one of the things we didn't really do.
No.
on vacation.
Well, we did a lot of walking. I got a lot of steps.
Even to go to the fishing pond down there.
That was great.
Where every single child caught at least 12 fish.
And did you catch any?
I caught the biggest one. I caught
a
monster fish.
Anything.
I did. It was, oh God, it was a largemouth bass, wasn't it?
Because I'm this trip, man, we're gonna get you a fish. And then it was all the kids caught stuff.
I think Jerry, she was the one that caught a fish. She's like, Jeff, you can hold the pole.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool. Awesome.
That's what I did with all of our kids.
Great.
I'm like, here, I hooked it. Go ahead, reel it in. We hook one. Here, Jeff.
No, one of your kids caught a smallmouth bass or something.
First cast.
Yeah, first cast.
I threw that thing out there, and I'm like, all right, Meadow, just watch the bobber If it goes underwater, you have one. Just start reeling it in. Whatever. I'm not going to tell her, oh, set the hook.
Right.
It's a Moana pole from Walmart.
Moana pole.
It's like 3 feet long, if that. So she hooks this freaking largemouth bass on it. And it was hard to get it in because like the pound tests on like the kid poles are like 2 pounds. So I'm like, this thing's going to snap. We ended up getting it in though. It was a really cool fish. That was fun, man. I love fishing ponds.
Well, it's also cool too because you get to see your kids catch something.
Oh yeah. And they were like kind of skeeved out at first, and then they were like petting it, and I'm like, give it a kiss.
Kiss it up. Come on now. And I think another thing that happened on the trip was a lot of swimming.
Oh,
they had a swimming pool there.
Nice pool.
Nice pool.
Yep.
And you can tell all the people that are kind of like the residents.
Right.
Like not the seasonal. Is it seasonal? Considered seasonal?
Well,
the
yeah.
people that come in on the weekends.
And they leave their
RVs
there.
or campers
they probably
there.
Rent the spot.
You know what I mean? So like that was just weird to see. Like we came in on a Thursday or a Friday and nobody was there. Next thing you know, Saturday hits and it is packed.
But you know what though? It was packed, but like I feel like where we were at, you didn't even notice.
No, we're kind of in the bar, middle to back of the park.
Yeah, like at nighttime, you would see like people coming back from wherever they were at. A couple hoots and hollers, but it wasn't really like rowdy or anything.
I mean, and two, it wasn't crazy wild at night.
No, not
you would
at all.
think like drunken fest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it probably gets that way.
I took the family camping one time, glamping, sorry. And next to us was a bunch of college kids.
Nice.
Brought their girls.
Oh, yeah.
Brought a bunch of other buddies. And their entire table was full of bottles.
Right.
Bottles.
Oh.
Not beer bottles.
Just
liquor bottles.
Yeah.
I'm talking the whole table the night before. And you could tell they kind of like passed out into their tents. Not even got themselves into their tents.
Right.
They just passed out into the tents.
Yeah.
It was insane.
You know what, dude? I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with like a college party now.
I mean, well, I could keep up.
But like drinking teas and beer and stuff.
But the next day, I need to recoup.
Yeah.
I need the day to recoup. They seem like they and woke up and they're like, we got this.
Yeah.
Everybody crack them open again. It was insane.
Yeah. If you drink right away on a party like that, when you wake up, then you never,
that hangover.
It's that
you never start feeling
hair of the dog,
what do you call it?
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog.
I think that's what Wes calls it.
Wes calls it that?
You get the hair of the dog.
At the last podcast, you think he had the hair of the dog?
Yeah, probably. I think he has a hair of the dog every day. It doesn't matter how I see him the next day. He's always on a tractor or
I want to
a dump
ask him
truck.
if he ever comes back. Does he remember the end of it?
He probably does.
He probably does?
He probably doesn't. I don't know.
There was a couple nights there. I think I started, at 3:00, and I probably had like 6 state lines. That's what I was drinking on vacation.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel great. And then it was the second night I tried the same thing, and I passed out by like 10 o'clock.
Too much.
I was out like a light.
I know, because you made it the first night at the fire, and then the second night nobody made it except for me and Wes. And we were sitting there, and I looked over because we were sitting where the fire was. Our cabin was right next to the lot that we were sitting in, and I look over and I'm like, "What is that walking on the steps of our cabin?" I'm like, "Is that a cat?"
What was it?
And then I'm
like a big.
I'm like, "No, I think that's a skunk." And he's like, "No way." So we look over and it was a freaking huge white skunk.
Ugh.
Barely any black on it. It was beautiful looking, but it walked up on our cabin. I'm like, "Shit! Like, what do I do?" Like
it's looking for.
I don't want to go near this thing. I'm camping. If I get sprayed, like
you're done.
I'm done.
You're done. You can't sleep in that cabin with your kids.
No, I gotta have to stay outside. Which I'm camping, so
your wife is gonna make you stay outside.
Dude, for days.
For days.
Smell like that. I don't think tomato juice works.
How would you ride home with them? You wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We took my truck, so they would just have to figure it out.
Your wife can't drive the truck.
Yeah, she could. I don't think she'd leave me there though.
I think the night before, didn't the dog get sprayed in the
so
the thing next door?
So when we saw the skunk, I'm like, "What do we do?" And Wes was just like, "Hey, get out of here, skunk!" And it just ran across the lane. So we're like, "All right, whatever, it's gone." Didn't think about it. The next morning, you guys were talking to your neighbor.
Yeah.
and they were like, our dog got sprayed by a skunk. And he said there was 12 of them in a line.
Following.
Walking. Like 12 skunks. I'm like, what kind of campground is this? Like just skunks everywhere.
And when the skunk sprayed the night before,
yeah,
you smelt it, you felt it in your eyeballs.
Oh, yeah.
It was awful. My wife actually texted me. She's like, what is that awful smell? I can't stay here.
Really?
I can't stay here. We got to leave.
Wow. She was ready to get out of there.
Oh, she was done. She was like, I can't take this hideous smell.
It went away pretty quick.
This is awful.
I think it was like, what, an hour?
I mean, it lingered. In my cabin, it was in the walls.
Well, that's because it was right next to
It was right next to this cabin.
Did you ever find out what the neighbor did with their dog?
I killed it.
The dog?
Yep. No. I think they commuted back and forth. I think there was kind of like a work
Somebody
van.
took it. And,
someone took the dog out of there.
Yeah, you would have to because that thing's just going to stink.
But that was potent.
Yeah, it was strong.
That was a country
really
skunk.
Strong. Yeah, it was, man.
That was one of those country
Got
skunks.
them country glands.
Got them country glands. One thing also, too, I did over vacation was I got to play a couple rounds of golf.
Yes, sir.
I played actually 3 altogether and went to hit balls one time, which was pretty cool by myself. At the top of the mountain, all by myself.
Wait, so you did 3 golf
I did.
days?
Well, I played Bethlehem, that little
You
municipal.
did?
Yeah,
Who'd you do that with?
by myself.
Really?
Yeah, went up
You
there
did
by
18?
myself. No, 9.
Oh, okay.
I did 9. I got 9
You
in.
could have done 18.
I probably could, but I did 9.
Did you have fun doing it, though?
I did.
Do you like it better by yourself?
I kind of do.
Why?
I do. Because here, there's not pressure on you. Same reason why poker players kind of have like, they listen to music.
Yeah.
It's less
They don't wanna
distracting.
hear
They
the
don't want to hear
outside.
the other people. They don't
Right.
want to feel that pressure from the outside coming in, So like I was out there and like, that's the thing. You
great.
get out there and you drill it and you're
Right.
like straight down the fairway and you're like, God damn, I'm glorious.
And you kind of want somebody to see it.
Somebody. But then at the same time, like
You don't.
You don't.
Yeah,
you know
wanna
what I
be
mean?
by yourself.
And you do that like Tiger Woods. Now, what's his kid's name? Charlie or something like that?
Charlie.
That little
Killing it.
golf flip afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as you walk away from that beautifully hit ball.
I twirl my club all the time. Bad hit, good hit, I twirl it every time.
Well, that was one of the things that I was awful at is the fact that when I hit with the ball,
right.
I was like, who knows what's going to happen with this thing?
Yeah.
It could be a marvelous shot, or it could
We
be
could
like,
be going over here.
or it could be just to the right.
Do you feel yourself getting better every time you play? Or
No, I'm so inconsistent. I'm so in my head.
because you used to be pretty consistent, right?
No, I was
No.
always
Were you
inconsistent.
kind of always like this or better?
I was way more better. I
'Cause
should
I don't
say.
think you're bad.
No. I was better at gauging where the ball will get hit.
Mm-hmm.
So like the range and stuff like that. It's like the feel of the game. So like once you're not out there for a while, you don't see how far away that pin is.
Yeah.
And you haven't been hitting your 3-iron
Yeah.
200 yards or
Right.
whatever the distance is.
That's what I had trouble with.
Same thing. So I get into it, but I'm listening to other people. So like they're like, oh, I'm sure you probably reach that in about a 6-iron.
Yeah.
I get my 6-iron. I clobber this thing. It goes into a guy's
Way
skull.
further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at oh, you just struck the ball well.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I try to just clear all that out and just do what I think because that just, you know what you can do.
Right. Well, I used to play Tiger Woods.
Okay.
So there used to be something on the right hand side
We're
of the
talking
screen.
about the game.
Of course, the video game.
Yeah. You never played against Tiger Woods.
God, no. He would laugh me off the course. But on the right hand side of the screen, you pick up your 7-iron, you can see how far you can hit it.
Yeah.
If you muscled up.
Right.
Stuff like, I'm not a PGA pro, but it gave me a range of how far people can hit these
Yeah.
irons. But when I worked on the golf course for a season, glorious year of my life, but I would play every day after work. I had like 3 or 4 clubs I would hit.
Right.
That's all I used. But I didn't hit a driver.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I had a 3-iron, a 7, and a pitch.
Okay.
That's all I had.
So you did like a 3 club challenge?
That's all I did. And I would hit the 3 off the tee. I would hit the 7 in the mid game, and the pitch, I would even putt with it.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
So like that's
Well, you're actually, just so you know, I thought your putting was excellent.
yeah. I and also did the cups, so I could kind of read greens.
Okay.
If they're cut like semi decent,
Yeah.
and I can see the
It helps because
patterns.
you work there.
Yeah, so I can see the cup. I can see the pins on the where they're on the green and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, actually getting back into it after, I think almost 9 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. After playing like religiously.
I mean, I felt rusty after a year.
Oh, you look great out there.
That was a fun day.
Mace got out there and he's like, ugh, didn't even warm up. He must have had a tough Saturday because he built this entire place, set a climbing wall. He gave his children one of the best gifts ever.
Yeah.
In one Saturday.
Spent all day doing that.
And his wife allowed him to come out and play some ball.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets out there, does a couple stretches. We all kind of shanked it on the first one.
Yeah,
but then you got into a kind of like a little groove when it came to it.
I did. Yeah.
You were two bombing it.
Second hole in, I was fine.
I think you were two bombing it, man, most of the course.
Yeah.
Right off the tee, and then the second shot.
The second shot, I'm either on the fringe or I'm on the green.
Yeah. Two balling it.
But then my putting's terrible.
Well, you were also, I guess, like, I think towards the end, your chipping got way better.
Oh, yeah.
More consistent.
Well, I started remembering stuff. Because I know my clubs. Like, I know my pitching wedge. Let's start. So, my 56, I know I can hit from 100 yards and below.
Right.
That's what I use for chipping, short wedge shots, all that kind of stuff. Then my pitching wedge, I use from like 105 to about 125. And then if it's 130, I start my 9. And I can go 9 iron, I can probably go to 140. And then like 145 to 155, I can use my 8 iron.
Yeah.
160 to probably 75, I can use my 7 iron. And then my 6 iron, I can go about 195.
What was one of your favorite parts
of that trip?
So if you have to say one of your favorite parts of the game in general of golf,
right?
Would it be teeing off? Would it be the middle game, the end game?
I definitely like hitting a straight drive.
Straight drive, yeah, right off the tee.
But I like my favorite moments is when you get the straight drive and you're perfectly in the fairway. And you have like, my favorite shot would be 125 to 130 out.
Get out.
And just drop it.
Boop.
And it doesn't move.
And that thud on the green.
It stays.
You hear thud.
And if it's a nice green, you hear like, it sounds like it's hitting like cardboard.
Oh, I know what I've heard it twice in my life.
You should hear it more than that.
Heard it twice in my life. It's amazing.
If you were to count your score, what do you think you would have shot that day?
Which one? The day we played?
Yeah, or whatever day.
Probably 122.
Okay.
I think I was better than that because to be honest, when I shot a 122 when I went to Maryland, I think I had over 23,000 steps.
Wow.
Yeah, 23,000 playing that day.
Wow.
I think the day we played, I only had 14.
Well, that's good.
It's half, so maybe...
So you get a little bit better?
So maybe 118,
well, you were also
115?
playing big courses, though.
Oh, they were huge.
Yeah.
They were long, not like...
This course is not...
No.
Well, this course is challenging, though.
There wasn't that many par 5s.
Right.
I think there's two. There's one on the front, one on the back, and their par 4s are even
smaller.
They're smaller. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Harker. I'm talking Harkers.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're par 5s. You there was no way unless you're driving. If you're driving at 320.
Yeah.
Off the drive. Yeah. You have a chance to get an eagle.
Hole 17. I drove that.
Yeah, you did.
315 though.
That was 315.
315. Because we had 85 left, and it was 420. I think
it's a bomb.
It was
going downhill.
Well, that's why
downhill.
It caught the hill the right way and just kept rolling.
Oh, was that the one where I bounced off the rocks and went into the fairway?
That was.
And that's the one I beat you.
No, that was the one you went in the highway first.
Oh, when it hit the cart path.
Yeah, and then Dean put it in the highway too.
You little asshole.
And then my first drive, remember, I hit it all the way to. I'm like, I'm not going to find.
No, I'm talking about the one where you drove the middle of the fairway, straight shot over those trees.
Yeah,
I did it way to the right. Yeah, and hit that rock over there,
and it kicked in, and you rolled 5. I think you were 5 yards ahead of me.
And I victory posed in front of Mace.
Well, it wasn't
right
in the fairway. So.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was in the rough,
and it definitely hit the cart path.
It definitely hit the cart path. So it was a heck of a drive.
But hey, man, I had a good time doing that.
How does it feel? No, definitely. How does it feel getting out there though?
I loved it.
Two things I love about that game. First thing, peace and quiet.
Yep.
Absolutely. I love golf etiquette when it comes to peace and quiet.
Right.
I like it.
Okay.
It's peace and quiet better than my house. The second thing is hearing the cup at the bottom when you put the ball in there.
Yeah.
Best feeling ever. I don't care if you get a snowman. I don't care if you drive it in 3.
Yeah.
Just hearing I don't care. And 2, the people I play with, I love seeing a good birdie.
Right.
I love seeing.
Oh yeah,
I love
got
seeing
that
a
one on that
chip.
par 3.
Yeah, I love seeing a chip off the fringe just going in like that.
Yeah.
And playing with my mother-in-law is also fun because she cheers you on no matter what.
No matter what.
Even if you miss it big, she's like, "That's a great miss."
I'll tell you what though, I was shocked at her.
Oh, what? Her game?
No, normally, she doesn't swear.
Yeah.
On the course.
Uh-oh.
I've played with her
What'd she
many
say?
times, and usually I hear,
She's the C word?
this is her normal reaction. Oh, boogers.
Oh, boogers.
And it cracks me up because I'm like, you can say something else. It's
Yeah.
okay. You're with me.
Especially boogers.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I have no filter.
Yeah.
And I think she said, damn. She
Damn.
said, damn. And I'm like, what did you say?
Are you sure she didn't say damn?
She was like smiling. I'm like, she normally does not do that.
She cursed.
It was funny though. But I tell you what, I haven't played with her in a year because I haven't played in a year.
Right.
And I felt like she's swinging harder than ever.
Oh, yeah. Every single drive straight down the fairway. I think she was saying damp because it was so hot and I was just sweating out my knees.
Oh, no. Don't let her off the hook.
She said damp.
She said a swear word. I was shocked.
Damp.
I said, Jerry Lynn.
My goodness. Not her.
Who are you?
Was there any? Were you off for just 1 week or were you off for the entire 2 weeks?
I was.
Because 4th of July happened.
Yeah. So I took Thursday, Friday, Monday off.
Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Went to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Took a half day Friday.
Because your work, we don't have to say what it is, but your work has seasons.
Oh yeah.
Correct. So like sometimes your hot season. Your hot season is when?
Right now.
Right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's tough for you to get off during this time.
Yeah. Well, sales season's kind of over, but
right.
It's still for me now that I'm kind of like a little bit different than just sales. It's just I'm busy every day.
So your 4th of July week.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
At work?
4th of July.
Oh, the week of 4th of July, I was just thinking about 4th of July weekend because we just got back from an awesome camping trip.
Nice.
And I did not want to go back.
Nice. Same here.
So I'm like, all right, print routes, get workout, answer phones, take care of people for 3 days.
Already.
I got
You're already
3
thinking
days.
that?
That's all I got to do. And I took care of those 3 days. Friday came around and I'm ready for 4th of July.
Game on
Because I knew I don't have to go to work Monday.
Yes.
I don't have to go to work Tuesday.
Yes.
What
do you do on the weekend? What's like your 4th of July prep weekend look like?
It's not really a prep. It's kind of like this one was a whole lot of swimming.
Yeah, that's
we
good.
Did a whole lot of swimming.
Well, your kids are young. They're learning that great swim and strokes that they do. Either to float to survive or do they dunk each other yet?
Not yet.
Okay, wait for that.
No, I actually flipped my oldest off the tube today.
On purpose.
Yeah. Whatever. It wasn't like it wasn't that aggressive.
I bet it was not
and
aggressive.
Did not go well. Did not go well. She was really upset about it.
She wants to be in control.
She got out of the pool. And I'm like, oh no. My wife's looking at me. Why would you do that? Like, I'm so sorry.
You evil creature. What an evil monster of a father. He built the entire play set. He put up your pool, put all the water in the pool, plays with you in the pool, shows love, and he's not inside playing video games or smoking dope or doing whatever. He's swimming with you, and he wanted to flip you over just to say. And you have to get out of the pool.
But she got right back in.
She's like, I'm coming back for round 2.
She gave me a little bit of a, what would you do that,
round 2?
What would you ever do that to me?
Oh my God. My prep for 4th of July was the fact like I had to do my entire backyard.
What do you mean?
Like power wash, do all the man stuff.
Oh, you're doing work.
Do work.
Yeah, I did work too, man.
Here's the Mace. Here's the thing that kills me about this. I became my father. So like a lot of times I would ask.
Dad's cool though.
He is cool, but I never thought I'd be admiring a lawn.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be like, these trees are lined up so great.
Right.
Oh, Jeff, good job, guy. Way to go. But I found myself, I wanted to power wash my fence, get all the mold off. Did it myself. Ooh. I don't care. My wife's like, let's get a guy. No. I'm like, I'm that guy. Let's get out there.
You can be that guy.
I can. Sometimes I'm handy when it comes to that kind of stuff.
You can do that
Manual labor, I'm down. I can get it done.
I feel like you're the kind of person, if you just learned it for like a day, whatever, you're good then.
I half-ass it sometimes though.
But why? To try to get it done quick? Get it done quick. Going on?
Because, Mace, I'm not going to lie to you, laundry. I half-ass it. Sometimes the dishwasher. I'll put shit away when it's not supposed to get put away.
Those two things, I fuck that up all the time.
You got to fold laundry?
Yep.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I can fold laundry.
Oh, yeah. You're that guy. But I'm
folding,
the guy. Yeah. I'm the guy that's like... And like all the kids' stuff was my wife's stuff. And I was like, I don't even look for sizes anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, I mix everything. So maybe I'm not good at folding then. I thought I was.
So that kind of stuff I've
never been told about it.
Oh, not yet. Let him know.
No,
don't do that. No. Never mind. His veins are sticking out his forehead.
Yeah,
I think he's stressing right now.
I'm just gonna fold it
and call it a night.
I stress out so bad with laundry because I freak out with, especially in the summertime. Not a big deal because everything goes out in a line. We have 3 clotheslines.
See,
so everything goes out there.
Cost efficient.
Wintertime though, I have to. If I hear like she's like, "Hey, can you go down and switch laundry?" I'm like, "Oh no, what's in there that I can't put in a dryer?"
Right.
And then I start looking at tags, and I'm like, "Wait, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right material to go in the dryer." So I panic, and then I take those things that I've questioned,
right,
and I bring them upstairs.
And you question?
And no, I hang them on the gate to our wood stove.
Oh my god!
And I let it dry there because I'm like, whatever, it's gonna dry here.
Dry here.
And then she'll get up and be like, why did you put that shirt here? And I'm like, what? I thought it would shrink. She's
Physics.
Like, no, it's this one. I'm like, I'm not good at laundry.
Throws his hands up and walks away.
I give up.
I'm done with this.
This is why I mow grass.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to go plow the driveway.
Well, that's the thing. So like those certain tasks, I half-ass it. The task I really want to do, like I'll set up lights in the playhouse for the kids. And I try to set up a pool in there.
Right.
But it leaked everywhere. It was done. But I become inventive.
That playhouse is sick.
It is. My kids don't use it.
You put a pool in that?
I put a pool in there. With lights over it.
Can we get a hot tub in there?
I was trying. I want to do a cold plunge in there.
When the kids don't want it anymore,
right?
Keep it.
And
put a freaking hot tub in there.
I put those deck lights hanging from the top. And I mean, they're amazing. And my kids just don't want to go in there at all. But those are I don't know. Those are
be in there all the time.
Those are the things I like to do in the backyard by myself and not have anybody else touch it.
That's like your favorite thing?
It's one of my, again, that's why I like golf. It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're to yourself, listen to a podcast, listen to music, talk to your neighbors. Sometimes even if my neighbors are out, I'm like, this is the best time to shoot the shit.
Oh, yeah.
And see what's going on.
Yeah.
Like my other neighbor,
get that gossip.
Yeah, get that gossip in. He's like, how's life? How the kids? I'm like, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's cool to kind of catch up that way.
I don't want to talk about me. Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about you,
What's
man.
Going on with you? Yeah.
I get out of the house to get out of the house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And my guy likes talking about himself sometimes. So he's cool like that.
Yeah.
But where was I going with this whole story?
Well, what you like
about laundry? Oh, we're talking about vacation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I did brain fart. I mean, we also did the slime factory during vacation.
Oh, yeah.
The girls did it.
Girls had a great time.
Girls did the slime factory there.
That's what I hear, at least.
I had your kids actually sleep over.
I can't believe it. I was shocked. But I was very happy because Mel...
What? Shocked?
Yeah, because I didn't think you were going to take both.
Both is what we do.
Yeah.
No foo-foo.
Yeah. Well, she's the easiest one. She sleeps all night. It's just like the easiest one. You just feed her and she sleeps.
So if we had to take one of your kids, you thought it would be the firstborn?
Yeah. Well, plus because the ages are so close with him. Your youngest. But Melody can be a little wild.
Right.
And she's so much fun.
Yeah.
And she was so ready to go for this sleep. Like she was like, I'm gonna listen to everything that they tell me to do, and I'm gonna get it done. And I'm like, you more power to you. Like, she was so excited for that. And I heard from your wife that she was helping her fold laundry.
No, she was awful.
Yeah, so wrong.
She was militant.
No.
Yeah, she taught me how to behave.
She did.
Yeah, she was great. She was incredible.
That's awesome.
Man. I mean, I think I told you guys too. She was the best listener. Oh my gosh. So the kids destroyed the house.
Okay.
From top to bottom. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Destroyed the entire house. Your kids got hurt back after, like one after the other really fast. Okay. The middle one, the wild one you were just talking about, literally hit this bed railing so incredibly hard. I thought she had internal injuries.
She's tough.
Her face was like a grimace, like that. And I was like, she's going to burst into tears. She comes over and goes, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I go, can I see it? She goes, no, it's right here. Like, and she pointed to her midsection. I was like, all right. Okay. You don't have to show me. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. So then your oldest kid, bumped her back on like the side of like a dresser.
Right.
She comes in. I thought literally she broke everything, every bone in her body.
Yeah.
It scared the death out of me.
My little orchid, man.
And I was like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "You know those cries where like nothing comes
Nothing's
out."
coming out. Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh my god, she broke something." I go, and she's holding her back. So instantly, I go, "Do you want an ice pack?" She's like, "Yes." I found this panda ice pack that you wrap around. It's a face mask, actually. It's for puffy eyes in the morning, stuff like that. I wrap it on her. She gets on the couch. She puts a blanket on herself. I was like, Meadow, it is kind of time to pick up. And she's like, I'm hurt.
Oh, yeah.
My God. And then guess who's there? Your second born. She's like, I'm ready. Uncle Jeff. I'm like, let's go. We put on some music the entire time. Actually, I let her listen to some weird songs that she wanted to listen to on Alexa.
Okay.
And then, so I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So then she
don't have it in here. So
that's what I was waiting for.
Nope.
Woods had it on last night and Alexa turned on. And she picked up everything, 25 minutes. Everybody out there who has children, think about this. Usually 2 minutes span of time, the children will sit there and pick up stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Odie and my kids on and off, Odie was the best behaved.
Wow.
She picked up everything. She organized some stuff, and she didn't hit, she didn't pinch, she didn't pull anything, she didn't mess with my earlobes.
That's amazing. She's really coming around.
The only thing was, I know your children.
Grown up,
these children wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
They wanted to walk the dog. They wanted to milk all the cows. They wanted to bark all the chickens.
Yeah.
They were ready to go.
My wife and the girls get up. It's chores, baby.
Like
Let's go.
Fold laundry. That's what
I'm like, no, get up, close the door. It's like you're letting the sun in.
Is it 7 o'clock?
They're like folding. They're like, Dad, take your socks off. I'm going to put in the laundry. I'm like, I'm still wearing them.
Sunday.
Get away from me.
They're pulling you down the stairs.
They're animals, man, in the morning.
They're like, we're going to walk your dog. I was like,
yeah.
I'm so tired right now. We're going to walk your dog. Is that okay? We're going to walk. Where are the poop bags? Where are the poop bags? Uncle Jeff, where are the poop bags?
Oh, that's so good.
I was like, oh my goodness. I do have to say, 4 kids in the house that night. It was one of the quietest nights ever.
Crazy.
Kids passed out because I think they went swimming all the time.
Yeah.
So I can tell when the kids go swimming.
Oh yeah.
I think your kid's been in the pool the entire 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. They've been.
I think there's not a day they haven't swam.
No. I think every day.
Like
and if not, we're doing like water balloons. So we're
even
doing
today
something with water.
Yeah. I came over the day after the 4th to Mace's house.
Oh yeah.
And the kids had they had water balloons full. It was red, white, and blue.
White, yep. Red, white, and blue ones.
Balloons in a pool, and they were popping them.
Yeah.
They're going ham sandwich.
I have to say, I'm disappointed in you.
About what?
You didn't come to my 4th of July party.
Oh my gosh. It was like they're out of nowhere.
My spur of the moment 4th of July party.
The day, like, what was it? Melissa got home. It would have been cooler. I mean, maybe in the morning time.
I'm
got some work. It was funny. Melissa's like, it was like 8:30 at night. We're getting ready for bed. And Melissa's like, or my wife's like, we're going to have a party tomorrow at Mason's. I'm like, oh, what time? What time is this party? And they're like smack middle of the day. I'm like,
oh yeah.
And then I text her at 5 o'clock. Party started at 3. Text her at 5. I go, did you guys eat yet?
Oh.
Because I was going to come over. I was all done with my chores.
You should have.
Next thing, she texts me back. Here's what I'm eating. I'm like, well, you guys are eating already?
5 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, it was after. Yeah, it was 5
o'clock. Well, you
o'clock.
missed I bought a little pack of fireworks.
What kind of fireworks we talking
Fountains.
Fountain fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
That's
just,
nice.
You don't know what it is. It's just like a mystery pack.
Oh.
So
what'd you get?
Like Walmart. I don't know. It was like $40. But I went on the mound out front.
Right.
And I'm like,
this mound is about 15 yards high.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, something
or 15 feet high?
15 feet.
Let's 15 feet.
Mind you, it's 6:30.
Right.
The sun is still up, and I'm like,
I think it sets that way where the view is at.
People are going to leave. I have to do these fireworks.
Right.
My kids aren't going to make it.
No.
Everybody's been here all day. They're worn
bouncing.
out. They were swimming, bouncing, doing everything. So I set these things up and just fountains. And you know who loved it the best?
Who? Fufu Melon.
Yep. My baby.
Little baby.
Her mouth was open the whole time. And they weren't like
gasp.
They did pop. They had like a lot of those pop, 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 pop.
With the colors.
Yeah.
They popped.
You couldn't really see the colors too good. But I'm
I bet.
disappointed you missed that.
They saw orange. I'm sorry. You should have filmed it and sent
Michelle's
it to me.
like, I'm going to take a picture of you while I'm lighting them off. And I gave her like a peace sign when I'm doing it. And it was smoking like.
Oh,
right
for
around.
real?
I'm
So
like,
look badass.
Boom.
It would have been better if like it blew up next to you and one of your fingers was falling
Yeah.
off.
Well, I got hit in the leg by a popper. It hurt.
Face. What are you doing?
It was fun though.
Do you have those like snakes? Those
No
ones
snakes came in that pack.
So you had poppers.
We had poppers.
Fountains.
I had packs of fountains that the kids couldn't play with.
Right.
I set them off.
Okay.
Yeah, way too dangerous for them.
Kids don't play with fireworks.
And then definitely.
And some adults.
Right.
Some adults, please don't.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Not the ones in the vans. Don't do that.
Please don't do those either.
Well, sparklers.
Sparklers.
Yeah.
Nice.
No Roman candles. Though.
No Roman. Did these sparklers just go
Yep, they
gold?
just held them. And
No, did they go gold?
we had.
Or was it red, white, and blue?
Well, her mother-in-law brought over. She's like, I got these. I don't know if they still work. And they were like the old packs of sparklers, the old school ones. And I'm like,
Do you
there's no way
trust
these things
old
work.
gunpowder?
So I lit those, and they had all cool different colors. But I noticed they smoked so much more than new
I
ones.
bet.
And I'm like, wow! Like I remember this smell. Like I feel like I'm a kid right now.
That's why the world is heating up 2 degrees.
Yeah, nah. It is in this garage.
No,
tell
I
you
mean,
that.
this garage is
I'm
sweltering.
melting right now. Yeah.
We're losing weight as we podcast tonight. Yeah. So that's it for this episode of Opinions On with Junior and Mace. Make sure you guys are sending your questions, emails, anything you want to hear to opinionsonapodcast@gmail.com. Opinionsonapodcast@gmail.com.
All right, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Later.
Thanks for listening to Opinions On with Maze and Junior. Hit that subscribe so you don't miss out.